So today after Packers practice, Aaron Rodgers was speaking with different Packers reporters, and he had lots of high praise for these young rookie wide receivers here in Green Bay. And I know recently the thing that went really sort of viral and lots of people saw was him criticizing his receivers, and there were lots of stories sort of in the mainstream sports news written about Rodgers criticizing these young players. And so I wanted to come in here and emphasize him praising these players as well, because if lots of people are only going to see when he criticizes them and think that he's not out here praising them too. So I figured I would show you guys exactly what Aaron Rodgers had to say about these rookies here in Green Bay. So it was posted by Matt Schneidman on Twitter, who writes for The Athletic, a really great writer over there, and he posted this clip of Rodgers. In the first part, he talks about Christian Watson. It's hard to tell, but that's what Matt Schneidman said. And then the second he mentions Romeo Doubs, that's when he goes on to talking about Romeo Doubs. So I will play this for you guys right here.
I thought he was pretty good yesterday. I thought he was pretty good today. So he asks a lot of questions. He cares about it. He comes over and tries to get on the same page. And if anything happened, whether it's good or bad and different, so I enjoy his approach. But he's got a different skill set. He's a big body who can run, and you just got to get him a little more consistent. I think tracking the ball down the field. But he made a nice play in the 2-minute right there. So the thing that I've seen with him is just mentally the improvement from day to day. Yesterday we did a kind of spur of the moment adjustment in a period, and I told him what to do in the huddle, and it's something he's never done before, and he went out and did it perfect. And it's those little things like that that start to gain that trust and that confidence and get you excited about things. Now, Dobbs done a lot of really nice things, but I think the standard for him is not going to be maybe the standard for a normal rookie that we've had here in the past, especially in the past, 4 or 5 years. Because he's going to be expected to play based on his performance so far at camp. So we got to hold him to a standard that I know he's capable of reaching. But he cares about it. He's a great kid. He's made some instinctual plays that are, you just can't really coach. He ran a little in and back out in the game, and at the top of the route, there's a guy right there, and instead of kind of drifting on it and letting the guy make the play, he comes hard back to the ball, strong hands, and that's, you like seeing those plays. It gives you confidence, and I'm not throwing him that ball, but it gives you confidence that he's capable of doing some things that might not be on the paper offense.
It's nice to hear Aaron Rodgers having some good things to say about these young rookie wide receivers here, especially Christian Watson, who only recently was taken off of the PUP list in the past couple weeks, and he hasn't had that same time that Romeo Doubs has had to build that chemistry with Rodgers. But you could hear Rodgers there saying just how coachable Christian Watson is, his ability to come in, just asking questions, and the fact that he's improving on exactly what Rodgers is telling him, and he's sort of slowly building that trust. And so for Christian Watson, because he hasn't had quite the same amount of time as Romeo Doubs, it could take a little bit longer, I think, because Doubs has had so much more time here throughout training camp. But at the same time, I feel like in the next few weeks, as they get more and more reps together and Watson is able to continue to build on the things he's learning, he's going to build that trust as well. And so it's going to be very exciting to see what happens here in Green Bay with these young receivers here. And as Rodgers also said, Romeo Doubs is being held to a higher standard because of sort of how he's played in camp, and it's different than maybe how Rodgers would have held different rookies to a certain standard in the past few years because of, Devontae Adams leaving with all the targets gone. There's a lot more need for these rookies to come in here and play very well. We do still have, Lazard, Randall Cobb, a few other guys as well, but these rookies could be a big part of this Packers offense, especially if they're able to come in and continue to improve as they have. But I wanted to show you guys that because I think it's important to show Rodgers praising them. But that's all I got for you guys. If you haven't checked out my newest article, it will be linked at the top of the description down below. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to stay up to date with all Packers things, news, updates, everything, feel free to subscribe. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.